Now, Terra Luna Classic got some huge support from Binance this morning, talking during the AMA, and CZ saying that other centralized exchanges should also jump on board and begin to burn Terra Luna Classic. Now, obviously, a lot of people are very excited about this. The sentiment going into the weekend here is positive. But I'm not trying to throw a wrench into things. We need to discuss the volume that we've been seeing on Binance's platform and begin to, I guess, talk about the expectations for Binance burns come Monday. Because if people were disappointed last week with the burns that we saw and the volume on Binance was much, much higher than it is right now, brace yourselves because the burns are going to be lower this week than they were last week. So let's talk about some expectations. And of course, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade gets you $5 in free crypto. Now, if you want a crypto exclusive exchange where you can buy Terra Luna Classic, you have 2 different options. You got KuCoin down in the description, and they offer rewards for the more active trader. And then you've got Binance, international Binance down there. They are contributing to the burns, but you have to be an international user to sign up for that. But guys, let's discuss this. And I first want to recap what Binance was saying at the Ask Me Anything this morning, which aren't really Ask Me Anything. It's more of like a press conference than an Ask Me Anything. They don't really field a bunch of questions like you'd see during a live stream or something like that. But they made it very clear that they believe other exchanges should jump on board, support the Terra Luna Classic army, the community, and burn trading fees on Terra Luna Classic. Now, if you want more detail on it, watch the video from this morning. But nonetheless, some of the benefits, obviously, are that we're going to see a greater reduction in the supply of Terra Luna Classic. But remember, Binance is custodians of trillions of Terra Luna Classic. Nearly $1 billion in Terra Luna Classic right now. So, of course, if they can see this blockchain rebuilt, they are going to be custodians of tens of billions, potentially hundreds of billions of dollars if people continue to hold their Terra Luna Classic on the Binance exchange. So it's not just the community that they're looking out for. They obviously have a vested interest in seeing all cryptocurrencies, especially Terra Luna Classic, doing well. So very cool to see that from CZ, but we have to manage expectations, right? And we saw that got us into a little bit of a trouble last week when Binance burned $5.5 billion Terra Luna Classic. It was a $1.8 million burn, and that's huge, right? That is huge. $1.8 million is a lot of money. It was 1.85, so that extra $500,000 is a lot of money. However, people were disappointed and discouraged because they were expecting 20, 30 billion Terra Luna Classic to be burned. Now, we know that all of Binance burns are going to be in correlation to the volume that Binance has on their platform. And last week, if you were looking on their platform, didn't matter which 24-hour basis you were looking at, it was basically $700 million being traded on Terra Luna Classic versus BUSD, and then another $200 million traded on Terra Luna Classic versus Tether. Those numbers are much lower this week. If you look at today's numbers alone, Terra Luna Classic versus BUSD is around $89 million. And if you look at Terra Luna Classic versus Tether, you're looking at roughly $20 to $25 million worth of volume. Drastic reductions from the prior week. So we should have drastically lower expectations this week, otherwise we may see some disappointment. So what does this look like? I haven't gone through and traced back all the numbers throughout the day and how much was in which trading fee and so on. But if we just take roughly some averages, and you're looking at about $200 or so million a day, which is still great, traded on the Binance platform alone, and you multiply that by the average trading fee we saw last week, which was basically 0.00025, or 0.025%. If you multiply that out, you get roughly 1.25 billion Terra Luna Classic that could be burnt. Now, of course, that's at a price on Terra Luna Classic around 0.003 or 30,000 points per coin. So depending on what the price of Terra Luna Classic comes down to or stays at by the time the Monday burns roll around, will also have a very strong impact. And of course, those are just average numbers on Binance's volume. We may see a peak. We may see some elevated trading over the weekend here that really inspires even more burns, but it's going to be lower. The volume is lower. The price is roughly the same as what we had last week. So we have to go into the Binance burns expecting lower this Monday than we had the past Monday. And if we do that, that's not to discourage investors into thinking that these burns are going to take 500 years to reduce the supply of Terra Luna Classic back down to 10 billion. Absolutely not. It's so that we don't get some like market shocks where all of a sudden people are expecting another 20 billion to be burnt and everybody sells off because we have lower than expectations coming in. Guys, you have to remind yourselves, if it's not at the forefront of your mind, this is the very beginning of a blockchain being rebuilt. We have the largest exchange in the world supporting the Terra Luna Classic community. And we need to start looking at these burns as, yes, something exciting, but it's the icing, it's the cherry, it's the gains multiplier, the bonus ball, instead of what's going to drive Terra Luna Classic's value into the future. We have so much work left to do. And I know that if you outlast all of this intermediary action, we may see some downside, we may see some upside, but the goal is rebuilding and the goal is that future growth. So nonetheless, I am excited for any burns that come over. Even if Binance is out there burning $500,000 per week, think about how much that is when everybody jumps on board and all of this starts to snowball together and Terra Luna Classic starts to run up. So guys, nonetheless, manage these expectations, keep them realistic but optimistic as well. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got ClayBro 883 everywhere. You're getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull. KuCoin also allows you to trade on leverage. If you guys are not on the KuCoin platform and you want to trade Terra Luna Classic on 5x leverage, check it out. International Binance in the description for anybody wanting to contribute to those burns there. Free Discord, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.